And we are live. Okay, so I'm doing this as a live stream, but it's actually just going to be more like how I normally do my YouTube videos. So I'm going to be talking to myself, but I'm doing it as a live stream just because it's easier that way on PlayStation. These episodes are going to run roughly about an hour, and I'm basically just going to try and make a British town. I watched a few people on YouTube, like Imperial Jedi and Pug Gaming and stuff like that, doing them, and they're awesome. But they do it on PC and they've got all the awesome mods and stuff. And we're on PS4. I'm going to put unlimited money and stuff on just unlocking everything because I really want to start off with what's it called? With the parks and trees and just being able to do paths and stuff like that straight away. So we're going to start with everything unlocked and we're just going to kind of build sort of creatively and just have a bit of fun with it. And I'm going to base this off of a lot of areas around where I live. Where I live in an industrial town in the UK, so it's kind of like small, compact, terraced houses all bunched up together. So I think that's going to be interesting to try and replicate. There's a few like housing estates further out in the town, and then you've got like, you know, the farms, and you've got villages surrounding it, and then not too far away you've got a big main city. So I think this might be a good map for it. And first of all, we'll pause the game and kind of get a view of the land. So first of all, right in there where that lake is, there's going to be some nice little Welsh style towns and valleys in there, because I live close to North Wales, so that would be nice to incorporate. I'm thinking we can have like a little harbour town over there, or maybe a main city over there. Let me just let me see how big of an area, because we can buy all of these areas now, can't we? But we only get 9. That's going to be the other thing as well, is I don't want to sort of go overboard. Like, I don't want to buy too much. We definitely want to buy access to this section here at least. Probably want them 2 squares. So that's where our main city is going to be. You can have some little Welsh towns around there. How many tiles have we got left? We can buy 3 more tiles. It's telling me to build roads. We can do that in a minute. I guess buying that one. And then we've got 2 tiles left. So I think I'll save those 2 tiles just so we sort of know where the expansion of the town goes, because we might want to go further along this river. We might want to go further into that valley to get some of those little Welsh village type things going on. But yeah, so I think this looks okay. I'd have been happier with a bit more land, but I think that's a limitation on the PS4's part. I don't know, maybe it's not. Anyway, let's get going. So, first of all, we need to place a road just so we can unlock everything else. And now, because we've got everything unlocked, we have everything unlocked. And let's see. I kind of want a bit of farmland here, maybe. I like these hills. Reminds me of a place near where I live. Much smaller version of it, but you know, you've got these 2 hills. You've got Frodsham Hill and Helsby Hill, close by to where I live. They're more like this hill here, but we can do something with that. So let's get to building. We've been talking far too much already. I want to build a highway going this way, and I think pretty much, let's see, is that a highway there? That is a highway there. So that links up there. I'm not too sure if we want to go really far in here, or link it up to there maybe. Yeah, okay, so we're just kind of planning ahead a little bit and thinking about what we want to do. So we can just bring these out like that. And then I think we want a roundabout. We'll probably want I'm actually going to build this roundabout up. This is quite a common thing that you see in England, that the roundabouts are up in the air like that, but let's fix this up a bit. We'll do it this way, so I'm going to have that going across to there. That looks alright. Now we want a curved road, and let's see if we can get this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 5. Does that look okay? I think that looks okay. And then another section like that. Curve it again. That's definitely does not line up properly. Let me just delete that bit. Nope, doesn't line up again. This is looks so much easier on PC to do just stuff like this. Let's see, link that there. That needs to be a straight road. And then we're basically just going to mirror that with more curved roads, so it's going to come out, so about there, curve in. Same on that side. And then we just have a straight road going across like that. There we go, so that's going to be our ring road entrance into the city, and we need to fix these road directions now. Change that one. And that one, and that should be it. Yeah. So now we need a way to get up onto this little ring road that we've got going on here. And the way to do that is quite simply, we're just going to build a little off ramp. And I'm going to start it quite far back. About here. No, I want it to be a sort of shallower. You see how it's quite sharp, that turn. Wants to be more natural thing. Oh, we've got a viewer. Hey, hello there. Let's see, go here maybe. No, I don't like how sort of direct that is. Maybe if we use the highway ramp. Does that? That's better. That's a much smoother exit, I suppose. That's just gonna go up to there like that. Don't like how steep that bit is. Let's go from here. There we go, how's that look? That looks pretty good to me. So you've got plenty of warning that, you know, you've got that turning coming up. And you've got plenty of flow there for the traffic. It's not going to get too backed up there. Alright, so let's copy that a few times. And should be alright. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's not quite symmetrical, but that's not that big a deal at the moment. Right, so let's work on. We'll have an off ramp here as well. Coming down onto a roundabout. I want to get these nice smooth roads. Let's see here. I honestly didn't realise how much this was going to take up, just planning out roads. Right, so we've got those in place. Now we want a roundabout. And I think we're going to go for the highway roundabout, a big three-way one. Come out to there. Nope. Maybe if we do it from here. This looks so much easier to do on the PC, and I don't know why. Probably a mod. That's a terrible looking roundabout. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the roundabouts that they give us in the game. And I think a nice large roundabout is going to look good here. Actually no, we'll go for the smaller one. Because we're going to be expanding the road, so that's going to make it bigger. So we'll go for a small roundabout there. And then a little roundabout trick that I know about is we need the straight roads. Do this, and then you won't lose the shape. And we can delete these roads like that and like that. Extend this ramp like that and like that. And does that look okay? I think that looks alright. Yeah, it looks about right. And then we want some. Oh yeah, first of all, we're going to upgrade these roads to this one. That looks right. Yeah. And now we can start planning where our town's going to be and put some housing and stuff in. So we've got all that going on, and I want to use pretty much all of this section here just for a small section of living area. And I think maybe up on this hill here, that might be where we put our wind farms. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's a great section for wind farms, and I like the idea of them being up on a hill because it's just quite picturesque. And because we don't have to worry about money, we can actually throw loads of these down. See, it just looks quite nice up on that hill there, doesn't it? Right, so that's going there. Let's do some quick roads. So now we're just going to go to normal 2-lane roads, and we want straight roads, and we're just going to sort of come straight down from the roundabout to the water's edge. Like that. Take our freeform tool, I'm just going to follow this water's edge. It's going to be sort of just the main road, I suppose, going along the riverfront there, and maybe we can put some, I'm not too sure, we could put some piers or something along there. We're going to have these big houses along the side. Something else that I want to do that I don't see many people doing is when you're zoning in houses, they just sort of fill and take up all the spaces. I want to actually sort of zone properly, so I want to choose the size of the buildings that I want going in. Just kind of control how the city looks, I suppose. In fact, you know what? I mean, I'm going to actually change this to a 4-lane road here, because it's going to be one of the main entrances into the city, and I think it's just going to look a little bit nicer having this big avenue. Yeah, it looks fine. Right, we have an issue here. What's the issue here? Let's go to our road. I thought I just got a milestone then. I was going to say the game has been paused the whole time. Change road direction. There we go. Change that. Nope. Not too many times. Yep, everything seems to be flowing. No, it doesn't. There's one over here as well. No, that's right. And okay, everything seems to be flowing the right way now. Right, so let's do a couple more roads, and I do want to kind of move on a little bit quicker. I didn't realise how much this was actually going to take up. So I'm going to do one road coming off of this here, and I actually think I might just do a straight road instead of a curvy road. Just going to go sort of along in that direction, and then we can have another road that joins up to it there. And this is going to be full of commercial, and it's going to be like a big shopping park area. And then over here we're going to have some houses, I think. I think that's gonna look cool. So, let's do a road to about there. And now we want to use the freeform tool, so we have a road that goes, curves around there, curves around there, curves around there, and just joins up back here. And a lot of housing estates have this sort of shape to them. In the UK, we have these sort of crescent-shaped estates. Now, do you want to carry that road on? Not too sure. A lot of these houses are going to be sort of 2 and 3 wide in the zones, so just making sure we've got enough space for that. Do that there and that there. That's a good little section. And up here we'll have a road that comes in, and then we'll have a road that sort of mirrors this one. So a bit like that, and then a bit that goes around here, but make sure we come out enough before we start trying to curve. Does that look alright? I guess that looks fine. We don't have to make sure the squares line up properly, and that can come out there. Looks alright, and we just need to try and fill up this little space here a little bit. So take a straight road, I'm just going to go up and across. Dead simple, so up there. And I could actually link those two together. I think I want to do that. I'm going to leave this section here for a park. Okay, so we've got our first housing placed. Why is that road wrong again? I feel like I have to, and that one's wrong again. Okay. So as I said, this is going to be our little commercial area. So we're going to have like a main shopping street, high street down there. Straight road, please. Still not worked. Yes, it has. Right, so we're going to do a road down here. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not too sure where to put this next road now. Definitely want some like big houses along here, like almost like hotel type looking houses. And I'm picturing Llandudno at the moment for roughly basing this off. And yeah, I think we're probably going to want a street that runs along the back here of these buildings, and then maybe one that comes down. I don't want to put too many intersections in, so maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just go down and then back across like that. Looks alright. Where's our 4-lane road? I'm going to carry this on a bit so we won't freeform again. Carry this out. Don't want to go too far with it, so I'll just leave it like that for now. But we're going to have another little housing estate on this side, and I'm going to eventually curve that round a bit and then cross the river about here and then link it up to here. So we're going to have that junction, and we're going to have another junction here. Now that should look okay. In fact, I'm tempted to link this roundabout here. Yeah, it looks alright. I'll just do one road coming off this side there for now, and then we can get rid of these roads in the middle. And now it looks more like a roundabout. I think for now I'm just going to start zoning stuff in. So we're going to take some houses. Like I said, we're going to choose what we want. So I'm going to go for 2 wide houses here. I think just 2 wide. Pretty much all of this estate is going to be 2 wide housing. I think that's going to look the best. And the reason I'm doing 2 wide housing is so that later on when we do the bigger houses in the other areas, they're going to look like bigger, posher houses and get more demand for people actually wanting to move in there. That's my thinking behind it anyway. So I'll do that. Don't want that one. 2 there. Another 2 there. And I suppose this bit, and when I start doing the detailing with like putting in, what are they going to be called? Putting in parks and trees and trying to do all that sort of small detail. That's what's going to take up a lot of time and space, I suppose, in these videos. So far I'm kind of liking it. I think maybe we've wasted a little bit too much space between some of the roads, but it gives us space to put in some pathways for the pedestrians to walk along, so we might get away with it. That there. See, this is where live streaming doesn't quite help. Like if I was doing a YouTube video, I could just speed all this footage up in post-production. But the whole point of doing these live streams is to stop me from doing the post-production stuff, because I get so bored doing that. Nope. And hopefully what should happen is we get a lot of these nice looking semi-detached houses along these streets. Is there anywhere else that we haven't zoned? Yeah, there's plenty of places that we haven't zoned. Do that. Unzone you. That looks alright. You see, we've got plenty of space now to get some of these parkways in. And I suppose I will end up doing a lot of this off camera as well when it comes to doing detailing and stuff. I am aiming for about an hour per episode. We're on 20 minutes now. Another good thing about the live streaming on the PlayStation is, like, not only is it just like super simple to do, I can get this screen up so I can see, like for example now, there's one person watching. I can see when people drop comments, and I find it so much easier to do it on PlayStation than on PC. And that looks all okay. I think we'll just do another strip of housing there. Right. Yeah, I'm quite happy with all that. Let's look at our parks and stuff and see if we don't have as many things. So we've got some piers we can drop in along along our waterfront here. It'd be cool if we could do terraforming and make this look like a beach, but unfortunately we can't. What was I looking for? Parks. So we want a large playground maybe. It kind of fits there nicely. Like, no, we don't want large, we want small. It's not a large town area, and in fact what I might do, so we'll drop in a road here. And then, no, that's a path, not a road. And you can't place that one right. So I'm going to drop in a road there, place the park, and then delete the road. And this does work, so I've tested this before. So you've got that road in there. You can do the small playground, was it? Place that there. And we want the small park as well. That's huge, that is not small. But we can get away with it there. And then we can just put paths linking the park and stuff like that. And I don't know whether to go for these gravel ones or to go for actual concrete pavements. I think this one I am going to do a proper concrete pavement. I think that makes more sense. So we're going to go to there, join that up, do a path going around the back of these houses. And is there a space there? Yes, there is. So this is why I wanted to have everything unlocked at the beginning, so I can do these paths and stuff at the start, because I really enjoyed doing these. And I think it really helps. And one thing I do want to try and do that I don't see many people doing a lot is having these green spaces, because especially in England we've got plenty of like playing field areas, so you know, you can go play football with your mates or just go chill on the grass somewhere in these open areas, and that's something I kind of want to do. We probably could have even had a bigger area, but that's part of that park. I think if we had our freeform tool, we can get a nice windy path in here. Something like that. Looks alright. And then here's where, you know, you can go play football in real life. And then I guess I'm just gonna put a bunch of trees in there, just fill that up. And I'm just gonna delete some of these other trees. Right, so that's all in place. Do we need facilities like a medical clinic around there? I don't think we do. Maybe we can put that on one of the main streets. So it's going to be all commercial and stuff like that. Maybe I'll put that over here, because there's always a little doctor's clinic in the centre of town. So I'm going to drop that in. Is it going to let me? I want it to fill that gap, but it's not going to let me. Right, we'll just drop that in there then. And a small police station. A crematorium that I could try and use to pass off as a church, which we might do. I'm going to put a graveyard in. Again, it needs to be quite central and local. I'm going to wait until we build out this side, so that we're not just so top heavy with everything being on one side of the town. Actually, we're just going to play the game a bit. Do need some pipes and waters. Pipes and waters. And water stuff. Water treatment plant. I'm just going to stick some industrial stuff over here for now. Probably don't need that many, but it's just good to have. Like that, and like that. And these will probably all move about as well as we go on. And I'm going to try and stick to the roads. Since we don't have to worry about money, I'm just going to do as many of these as I can along the roads. Just make the piping look a bit nicer. I'm not going to go too crazy on this little housing estate because there's so many roads and interchanges and stuff, so we can just, as long as it's all covered, it should be alright. And that covers all that. Now we need some electricity. We want our pylons, and they need to cross the river. And I have a text message. Okay, sorry about that. A friend of mine. Oh, this looks horrible. So at some point we'll be able to fix that, I guess. That looks okay for now. And I'm just going to run these power lines right to about here, so they run kind of alongside the highway. And we're going to have to go across this estate, aren't we? Don't really want to, but I'm just putting them in place for now. Once houses get built over this side, we'll be okay. We can get rid of them power lines, but for now, needs must, I suppose. These ones, I want to go for 3x3s for some of the commercial shops. And just have like a big row. That was a 4. Just have a big row some places. And then we'll drop in some 2s. And another 3. And then just do the rest of these 2s. We've got a nice line of shops down there. Why does everybody complain about water? You're all linked up to the water. The water's getting power. Let's put this on 3 speed. Look at how much money we're losing there. Good job we're not worried about money at this point. So we've got some shops getting built up. Plenty of that. Just trying to think what needs to be done next. Maybe just drop in a few more paths and place some of these trees around. So we've got a conifer. Do we want to go for conifers? I think we just go for oaks. Can we get a bigger oak? Wild conifer? What's the difference between a wild conifer and a conifer? Let's just place them here and see. For some reason the wild conifer is taller? I don't know, I don't see a difference between them. It'd be great if you could get mods on the PS4. That's a nice tree. A small bush, small beech. So yeah, we'll place a couple of them in one. I'm not sure whether to get rid of that road or to actually just leave that road now. I think I might just leave it, and we'll throw in a couple of trees here as well. Seems fine. And then we want some other trees, just a variety in the leaves helps. Oops, there'll be houses there, so we get rid of them. Looks okay. I don't even know what I've just said. The variety of the trees looks okay. That's it. And then we can line these paths with some bushes, just in intervals. I'm gonna lag out. There's another thing that would be nice if you could have is flowers and flower beds and stuff. You don't seem to get that on the PlayStation. There's so many things, like if my PC could handle this game, which I highly doubt it can, then I definitely would be using the PC and using all the mods and assets that you can get on that, but there's something extra challenging and also relaxing about being restricted. It's one of the things I like about playing Minecraft on the PS4. There's no mods, well, there are texture packs, but I'm not paying for texture packs. Yeah, it's just the base game, and it's kind of nice and relaxing just to go along with that. So let's throw in. Is that a bit big, that pine tree? I think that's a bit big. Let's throw in some of these conifers. A couple like that. That should look quite nice. And again, we're just going to line this curve here with some bushes. That's what I mean, like some of these detailing bits are going to be super slow and probably a bit boring to watch at times. But the drain pipe needs a water pump to go with it. Is that why I still need a water pump even though I've got the water purifier? Let's drop that in then, and then we'll link that up. Does that fix all our problems? Can we have people living in the town now? Yeah, now it's telling me that we need industrial demand. So let's just finish off this little park area. At least. I'll throw a path along there. Can I not do that? Ooh, I don't think I can do that. Alright, well we'll just leave that as it is then. I will just put a path. Goes so far. That's a dirt one, and I want a straight road. Straight path, even. Go to there. I can't see because of the night time. But I think that looks okay. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing these bushes. So, if we can just get enough bushes to line this path, I think we will be okay. I am quite tempted to get rid of that road. Just because it looks a bit out of place, I suppose. Oh, I can notice. I can put in some industrial. Yeah, I know that game. Come on. Let's put a few more bushes along this path here. I'm going to try to go a bit quicker about this. As long as I can keep the stick steady, it shouldn't be too bad trying to place these bushes in. We'll leave that bit open. That would be so much easier if it wasn't nighttime. Right, this is at a weird angle. I'm gonna open that bit up there. Keep this bit open here. Now if we just get some of the oak trees, because they're quite small, or trees with leaves, we just dot a couple in. Not too many, we don't want it too dense, doesn't need to be too much, but just like one or two, like that. A couple along this stretch, kind of fill in those little gaps really. I think it's going to look quite nice. And same on this side, we'll just dot in a few trees. Oh, do you know what we could do since we've got that dirt road in? What if we put a like small commercial area so it looked like a little like park, coffee shop type place? Now it might look quite nice. It's just go away, stop telling me things that I know. A few trees in here. I think that looks alright. I mean, maybe we could... Oh, we've got the path there. I quite like the look of our park. Apparently we're... got a lot of crime going on, so let's pause the game. Right. I wanted to put some commercial in here, didn't I? Where is somewhere that we can fit a little coffee shop or something? I think that might have to do. We can get one blue square in there. I think that might be okay. I'm quite happy with that so far. Right. But the rest of the town is taking a bit of a beating, so let's drop in a police station. We've got police headquarters and prison. Let's drop in a police station. Where do we want to put the police station? Here maybe? On the corner, so it's like right next to all the residential, but it's also next to all the commercial. I think that's great. Right, let's play the game again, see if we can get this housing estate all filled up. And whilst that's doing that, stop telling me I've got new buildings. This is so annoying because I've unlocked everything. It's just like, you've got this, you've got this. Alright, let's continue our highway on a bit. Just so we can get some industrial going on. Right, and we're going to go freeform because I want to add a bit of a bend to this. So it's going to go like that. Bend around a bit more. And then bend to there. It's a bit steep, isn't it, there? So I kind of want to get another bridge going across about here. I suppose we could just go at a weird angle, couldn't we? So if we go to about here, then we can start building that up. So we get a smooth ramp. Smoothest ramp we could possibly get. About there. And build our bridge across. Why did I get a cool little bridge part? Ooh. It's gonna have to be there. Like that. That looks nice, doesn't it? And then if we can get... Oops. Stop it. Right. Highway. Now the hard part is going to be trying to get this to look the same distance the whole way around. And we've already messed up there. Cemetery needed. shut up about your symmetry. It's about there. It's gonna be really annoying if we don't get that there. We have got it. What's even more annoying is that they don't line up. Alright, let's see. We'll play around with this a little bit and see if we can get it to line up. It's probably going to be easiest if we do this bit in first. Right, so can we destroy this now and try and make that look the same as that? Right, let's just do a straight road. It's going to be a lot easier to get it to line up. That is pretty much spot on. That's about as good as we're going to get, I think. It's still not perfect, but it'll do for now. I'm not that worried about it. And then we can just link these up like that. Actually, I want that approach to be a lot smoother, so we go from this side, drop that, you can look at where that ramp is at its longest, which is there, and then we can join this up like that. Looks alright. Right, let's turn this night cycle off because we'll turn them off because that's so annoying. Okay. Is everything alright with the town? Let's just pause the game. I'm just worried that people are going to start leaving. Get that ramp to about the same distance, which it is. And then this is so much harder than it should be. It's a good job you can change the road directions on this game, isn't it? And about there. That looked horrible. That'll do. Right, so let's change these road directions. Make sure everything's going the right direction. And we won't worry about that side of the river quite yet. But I do like how that's now going to join up here. We're going to have another big roundabout where people want to get off this motorway and they can just roundabout onto that motorway. And this is just like more like a central expressway as opposed to a motorway, this one. No! No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Why, game? There needs to be an undo button on this game. Alright, I'm on the wrong thing, that's why it's not working. I'm so annoyed at myself. Ah, no, what have I done? Right, let's try that. It might be an easy fix. We might be able to get away with it. Again, it's not perfect, but no. I can't believe how much time I'm spending just on this bridge. I'll do. Right, let's fix the road directions. That road needs to be going that way, doesn't it? Which one's going the right way? That's going the right way, so that needs to change. I don't know which one's going the right way and which one's not. There we go, that's all going the right way now. Change that bit. Change this road direction. You're going the wrong way. I'm expecting to see some arrows on this bridge somewhere. There, facing that way. So that all should be right. And then this side isn't. That one's the wrong way. That one's the wrong way. Right, okay, finally we got that bridge in place. So now we can start to place some industry. And the industry is probably going to go along this river here, and I'm thinking that maybe we have another one of these weird roundabout things, but rather than do that in this episode, I'll do that before the next episode, because that took quite a bit of time, and that's going to look okay, I think. We've still got all this space here to be using as well. We're going to have some posher houses, because if we look at the houses we've got now, they're okay, but they're a bit small. So up in those houses we're going to have some big 4x4 houses, or 3x3. These are only 2x2, I think. 2x3. These should have been 2x2. But okay, whatever. Right, people were crying out here that they wanted a graveyard, so I'm going to put that in, but I want to put a crematorium in as well, because that'll look like a church. And I think I'm probably going to have to go over this side somewhere, so let's build some more roads. The last thing you guys want to watch is more roads. You're not really supposed to do 4-way intersections on this game, but I feel like realistically there should be one there. Let's carry this road on pretty straight. Oops, that's the wrong type of road. I thought that road looked a bit thin then. Yes, let's carry that on. Not about that far. And then I think we can have another road kind of follows this one slightly, and then curves up to about there. That should line up nicely. And it does curve a little bit, but I'm not too bothered about that. And then here, I kind of like the levels of that, so we can maybe put a footpath in, but I don't think we want a road. Or maybe we can do a road that winds down a little bit like that. That looks okay. And then up here, this road, I suppose, can then continue on. Get the free form. Continue on and meet up there. And then we can have a road that comes off that along to here. It's a bit sharp, that corner. That's a bit nicer. It's a nicer curve. And then let's have another straight road that goes off here, a little cul-de-sac, I think. Just go. Maybe, actually, no. Let's have a little in there, out there, and there. That looks okay. Once we get rid of these power lines later on, which when we start building this up, then power lines will go. It should look okay. It won't look too oddly out of place. And then back here, I'm going to put another little curvy house and see, like we've got the little bit on this side, but I need these power lines out of the way before we can do that. So we wanted to do all this so we could put the church in and the graveyard, so let's do that. So graveyard, There we go, let's get rid of these power lines now. Otherwise they'll become a problem. Will that fit in there on any of these roads? It's not going to. It won't play nice. Is it going to fit anywhere? Will fit on that road. Is that a nice spot for it, do you think? I kind of want to say yeah. And then the crematorium. See how it does look a little bit like a church? I mean, there's a church in the graveyard, but I guess put that there. Be cool if you could raise it up, but unfortunately you can't, so we'll just plop the church in down there. It doesn't look much like a church, does it? What else have we got? A hospital. We don't need a hospital. We've already got a medical clinic. They were crying out before for a police station, which we did put in, didn't we? Did we not put a police station in? Yeah, we have. Oh, did I? No, that's a fire station, that's why. Yeah, we did put a police station in. And we'll do a fire station or a firehouse. I kind of want to do a firehouse. I kind of like the look of the building a little bit more. And I think that's going to look good over here somewhere. From my experience, firehouses seem to be on these strange roads just on the edge of nowhere. So I'm going to drop that in there. And I kind of like the look of that. Seems a bit out of place, but hopefully we can blend it in with some pathways and stuff. So we're coming up to 50 minutes on this video so far, so we'll be coming to an end soon. Just gonna drop a few more of these high street shops in. I'm just mixing up the size of the squares. Maybe put a big supermarket on that corner there. So I'm gonna want to get rid of that there. And then here is going to be something like that. Something that shape. Another 4x4, another big 4-1 there. Just because why not? Then I want some paths and stuff around, so do that. Ooh, ooh. We can start putting in some unique buildings. No, we can't because I don't have them unlocked. Is that a church? Cathedral. So even though I've put unlock everything on, I still can't put them in because I haven't technically unlocked them. That's kind of a bit annoying. That's naughty, that is. I should just be able to use everything that the game has to offer. Oppression office. That's kind of a nice building. Don't know what you use that for, but it's a nice old looking building. What else have we got? A stadium. That's not going to look right here. Fantastic fountain. Right, anyway, I'm getting a bit carried away here. Let's put a plaza in somewhere. Get rid of these. We've just zoned all of that, so we don't want to put too much around there. Can we put that plaza in here? That's going to look nice there, I think. And we'll do... Oh, no. Oh, I thought I'd done high density commercial. I've just done normal commercial, so it's okay. Let's do a strip of commercial along there. And I think here, if you zone it in a district, does it change it so it's not like, what would be the word? If you do like leisure and tourism, will it make some of these hotels? That's something we've got to think about. So if we can get some hotel looking buildings in place, that might look quite nice. I'm going to end the game here, the video, the episode here. We've had 1 or 2 people stop in. We don't want houses along there. What am I thinking? And I'm okay with doing live streams that have 0 people watching, because I'm doing this more as I would a normal YouTube series. I'm just live streaming it because it's easier that way. If you guys have any ideas if you've watched any of these videos. Let me know in the comments, and I will try and fix the comments, fix the buildings and stuff that you guys mention. That didn't even make any sense. I'm losing the ability to speak. I'm going to end the video here though, guys, and just work on a little bit more zoning, a little bit more detail like this park here, and next time we come back, maybe move on to this side, put in some industrial over here, and I think everything's going to look pretty good. I've got high expectations already for this little town. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.